Well, happy Monday morning, everybody. And we're going to do like we do every day. Where are we at? Well, out of 3.9 million results, we are number two. I'm okay with being number two out of 3.9 million results. So, Rolly, actually, no. RV, you want to share your screen, please? And stop sharing mine. Let's see where things are at for you, because you're on the other side of the planet from me, right? Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing. Let me know when you're ready to share.
Current sharing, please.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, so okay, sharing's turned on.
Sharing it now.
Okay, so I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Launch online. That's pretty good. You're over in the Philippines, and how many results up the top?
3 billion.
3.3 billion. So Elaine is joining us today to start doing outbound calling to Canadian-based businesses to get them into Zoom to introduce to us, and also to talk about the Canada Digital Adoption Program. And all the steps can actually seem quite complicated, but it's really, really simple. Step number one, we contact a business owner. Step number two, we explain what we do, which is we've got this tech stack that we use for our own day-to-day business that we want to bring other companies in to see how we do what we do, so that if there's some things that they find of value for them, we can give those things to them. Pretty simple, really. So we're going to go through those a couple of those things just really quick here. So stop sharing your screen, Arvi. Elena, can you try sharing your screen?
Okay. Oh, where am I? It's
And really, this is actually one of those things. So part of the work with us includes providing a little bit of a knowledge base of how to use Zoom, how to use things like Slack, how to use Google My Business, how to use Facebook business profiles, and how to do this. Type in launch online. Go. And so you can see there's a sponsored ad, and down below it's launchonline.co.uk. And oh, isn't that interesting? When you type in launch online, the sponsored ones go away and we're two there. So you got to admit, Elena, that's pretty impressive that we really do, show up first page for something. And that's what you're part of. So you're part of Launch Online.
yes.
So what is Launch Online intended to be? It's just to bring business owners together to share best practices of tech. Because my own personal experience as a business owner has been, it's kind of like being in your own bubble. You got to rely on these techs to do these different things, but they don't have a tendency to communicate very well. Techs know how to do something, they don't want to tell anybody else how they did it. So we want to simplify this down. We want to take it down to a step-by-step process that if a company wants to learn how to launch online, do what we've done, which is clearly we've done it. It's only took us about 90 days, and we're clearly now definitely a thing. Launch online is really a thing. Launchonline.net. So you need to learn our tech stack just like a business owner. Follow, Elena?
All right.
Okay, so far you have Zoom. Some of
Yes.
the basics of how to be able to communicate with the team. And how cool is this? You're working with team members around the world.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is. It's cool. So business now has no boundaries insofar as communication with others because of tools like Zoom. And we're in this thing, what, RV,
Yeah.
12 hours a day? In fact, we use it so much, it's our preferred method of communication even with clients. So this Zoom room is pretty much open all the time, right? The other one is Slack. You're now familiar with Slack enough to be able to log in with Shane, right?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So you're going to be learning this whole new world of project management using Slack and Slack channels, which is an integral part of what we do, right?
Okay.
So I don't think you have access to the CRM yet, do you?
No.
No. Okay, so that's the next step for today. What's going to happen is I'm going to task Arvi and Rolly here to get you into the CRM just enough to be able to navigate around. And you also don't have access to our Google Drive yet, right?
No.
So they're going to set you up with that as well,
Okay.
so that you're going to be able to work on the spreadsheets alongside me, alongside Shane, and working not in your bubble, but
Yeah.
with me. And that's really the whole idea of Launch Online. And so your task is going to be to contact Canadian-based business owners
Yes.
and to genuinely tell them, listen, they just want to meet up with you in Zoom. And there's actually a government grant that a lot of business owners just simply don't know about.
Yeah.
That we went through the grant, we had our friends go through the grant, and we're trying to get any other, Canadian-based business that would qualify for the grant just to learn about the grant.
Yeah.
Now, if they want to come on our same journey and learn kind of the tools that we're using, we'd love to have them come along, but there's no
Yeah.
requirement. We'll actually help them through the CDAP application process, and if they want to choose somebody else, that's fine too.
Yes.
That program, I think originally was about $4 billion in funding. Let's take a look here. CDAP.
You want me to
You can
stop
see my
sharing my screen?
yes. Stop sharing
Yeah.
your screen. I'll
Yeah.
share mine.
No. Done.
Okay. There we go. There we go. In 2021, the government of Canada announced its 4 billion, 4 billion Canadian, which roughly that's about 3 billion US, right? It's a lot of money. Canada Digital Adoption Programs help small to medium-sized enterprises develop their digital adoption plan and drive significant enhancements by digitizing their operations. So it's real, it's there, just
Yes.
a lot of businesses don't know about it, or they've been marketed the wrong way, you know. So we're here to try to help, because there are going to be a certain percentage that really just like what we're doing, and we want to network with other business owners so that we can learn
Yes.
things as well. And
Yes.
I guess the last part of it is that this is not our day job, right, Arvi? Not even close.
Yep.
It's just not our day job. This is the side of the desk passionate thing of I wish when I had started on my path that I had somebody help us like we're going to help business owners, right? It would have saved me hundreds of thousands of dollars. So let's show off our day job for a second. You want to see something cool?
Okay.
Because it is cool. Okay. So you've probably seen these kind of screens in
Yes.
California, right? Because
Yes.
that's where you lived for years, right?
Yeah.
So billboards on the side of the highway, right?
Yes.
Now, if you watch really close, you look at my face here, there's McDonald's. You look at my face and you look at that guy on the right. Do you
Yeah.
recognize him? Right? So I think it's fair to say that I'm fairly well respected in the digital sign circles, where a company wants to roll out messaging into thousands of locations, and they want it to be intuitively interactive. They want it to be supported by some kind of network operations center, project managers, graphic designers, because these kinds of things don't just magically happen on their own. It takes a lot of parts, right? And we're part of that ecosystem of doing high-end digital sign deployments, right? So I'm going to be heading from here to Las Vegas in about 5 days. And what the rest of the team's working on here is doing some content because you love graphic design, right, Elena?
Yes. Right. Yeah.
So I want to show this to you. So you're like, ooh, wow, that's cool. I want to hang out with these guys and I'm not doing calling. So we're going to be integrating our hardware and software into these. So these are the LED trucks in Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Right? And so that's this video unavailable. I got to get on them to do their website. But you get the idea, right? Let's go back to
Yes.
portfolio. Let's pull up this one. So I think it's this truck that we're going to put at the front area of one of the larger trade shows in Las Vegas here in about 5 days. And how cool is that? It's on either side of the vehicle. How do I explain this? It looks like this. Then what
Okay.
happens, two sides hydraulically fold out, and then they clip together, lift it up. And that is RV's canvas. Right, RV?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he knows how to control the computers and control the screens, and we're doing real-time content on billboards everywhere from Philippines to the US to Canada. We've got a project right now in the Caribbean. That's really what we do.
Okay.
That's our day job, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, sounds like a weird request, but you have a kick out of this, I think. Get a kick out of this. Here's Launch Online. And we're probably at about the 10-minute mark, right, Rolly? I can't make this video much longer, but I'll be as quick as I can. Here under About, we're going to put you in here.
Okay.
So, this is putting you on the spot, Rolly, but can you jump into Mid-Journey really quick? You okay with that, man? I'm going to stop sharing my screen. You want to share yours? So what we're looking for from you, Elena, is a head and shoulder shot. It has to be straight on, because if you do it to the side, it doesn't know the other part of your side of face is skinny. It actually doubles your size in the camera shot. You gotta make sure it's straight on. And he's going to show you how he's using AI, artificial intelligence, to put you into a spacesuit.
Oh, okay.
Cool?
Cool.
Yeah. So you're going to learn some fairly advanced new age graphic design here. Okay? So
Okay.
that's part of the fun part of this is you're going to be learning alongside some masters. Cool?
Okay, cool.